2, 1, go!
Off they go. And it looks like Dave Smith just off to about a 1.5 to 2 second start. And an immediate misdrop from Dave Smith says, but he gets the generous RNG to clean that up.
Yeah, but still, it's still a little iffy for him right now. He's gonna clear out that. He's gonna clear out that yellow in column 2, but he's already dealing with yellow garbage.
He is, and he only has one of them, and it does, however, leave him open for the yellow-red. So it's not an entirely bad situation, but still not favorable.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and he's already working on clearing up that garbage right now. He'll get it up and set it up for a nice little setup for red there in column 2.
Meanwhile, John Nash, who just took the lead, has a pretty clean board, has a bit of a situation in the middle of his board, but otherwise a great clean board from him right now as he's down to 11.
Yeah, and John Nash doing a nice job, having a very nice clean board as well. Almost no garbage to speak of. The only issue he would have is that little overhang on column 4. But, I mean, even then, that's going to be nothing.
That's just minor. It'll cost him some drop time at the absolute least. A great situation now for John Nash. He's down to 2 and a pretty clean board. He just needs 4 reds. And he gets to advance very quickly. Might even get a sub 90 second, which would just be amazing.
I think he's going to get that. He's down at 128.
He's built up a big lead right now over Dave Smith.
Yeah, Dave Smith is doing a nice job with his board, but that long drop time's not going to help him.
One thing to note: both players are playing on medium speed, and we've seen that players who like to control their board state, especially keeping their top line diverse. You see them play a lot more on medium. You see the aggressive players play more on high speed. But again, it's really just the pill speed initially at the start. Other than that, they're nearly identical. So if you want to play aggressively, having that little bit of extra speed helps.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like both of them are now on to level 7. John Nash with about a 7 or 8 virus lead at this point. Holding on to it just barely. Ooh, covering up that double blue, though.
John Nash hesitating on that double yellow. That's going to slow him down. I think he was trying to go for a garbage drop, but sometimes you may just need to clear out potential garbage setups just to have a clearer board for something underneath. It looks like he's figured that out now, and he has opened it up. It's a 14 to 25 advantage right now as Dave Smith's board not looking all that great, Ethan.
Yeah, it does not look good at all. Looks like he's going to try to clear that yellow in column 2 with a little tuck, and he does. But not that great of a start here for Dave Smith. He's really going to have to. Oh, and another misdrop.
That's a huge misdrop. It happens to the best of us.
It really does.
You get your colors backwards. If I had a nickel for every time I did it, I could retire. 20 viruses to go for Dave Smith. Already out of 8 at about, I'd say, a 315 for Mr. Nash.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job with it right now. And another clean board for John Nash here in level 8.
And he is doing the Monster Nash on this board right now. I'll take all the groans you have for me in chat.
Oh, a little misplay there from John Nash on that column 2.
It looks like he's trying to get things focused here, though, and he does turn it into something positive, clearing out a yellow. He is making another funnel again, and it's lined yellow going down, making his choices difficult.
Yeah, but he's setting everything up still. He's setting up another set of combos there very nicely. Dave Smith almost out of 7.
Dave Smith's got that Spire on 8, and he's also really in a rough spot to clear that final yellow virus in column 2.
Yeah, he really is, but he'll clear out that set. Doing okay so far.
And just the mole pointing out, when all you need is yellow and don't get them, frustration comes into play and does make misdrops more likely because, you know, you're screaming rage at the pills and not paying attention to what's on the board. Dave Smith in at about a 435, 440 into 8. Lead being maintained by John Nash. He has a 13 virus lead. A rough board, great opportunity for Dave Smith to catch up, and he's going to do a drop cross and do just that and keep it within 10.
Yeah, he's doing a great job just surging ahead in this level. Kind of knows he's behind. He's turning up the aggression a little bit and still managing to put together a great board.
He does have some pretty good board health. The yellow-red that he has in the middle of his board, a little bit rough going, but it looks like he's doing what he can to make it work. As John Nash now down into the single digits. He is at 5. And a red-heavy board for Dave Smith. He's going to drop a red into a blue. He's going to go down to 16. And really, once Dave Smith gets some reds, he's going to blow this board wide open. Look at that drop combo.
Yeah, he's getting some great little doubles here, getting rid of 2 viruses at once. Doing a fantastic job. He's almost down to 11, but John Nash just trying to wait for the right pieces to come out.
And I think Dave Smith might be eyeballing a double blue. No, he's going to take the single drop combo and clear out the 2 yellows as well. He's keeping it close, but John Nash at level 9 at about the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, John Nash doing a great job here. Looks like Dave Smith just needs to get a blue. That's the right place to put it.
That's a great drop.
And he gets the double out of it, and he's out at 620.
He's only 5 viruses behind. We could see a big comeback right here from Dave Smith.
It very well could be, and he's got the right board for it. Just has to work on.
Yeah, he's got an excellent board. A blue yellow or a blue red right now would be huge. He could get that double clear, but I think he's just focusing on some board diversity.
Looked like he overdid that double yellow there a little bit. I'm sorry, excuse me. No, he is not. He's going for the horizontal, and he gets a combo.
Dave Smith, one of the best combo players out there, and we saw it on demonstration right there. He's only 3 viruses away now. He's still 3 viruses away. John Nash keeping pace. This is going to come down to the wire, a double clear. It's a 4 virus advantage for John Nash right now, going into the home stretch of level 9.
Yeah, looks like Nash holding on to a slim lead at the moment. But, the very generous RNG coming up for Dave Smith. He's closed it down to a 2 virus lead.
That double puts him to within 2. John Nash just looking for something to play here.
Looks like he had a bit of a misdrop there. Oh, what a cross!
That will put Dave Smith in the lead. That is a huge cross. One of the biggest and most clutch we've ever seen. What a play by Dave Smith.
A beautiful play there. A big old cross. That was a powerful combination.
Dave Smith going to go for the double. He's now at 7. He's going to pull off an amazing comeback, being down at one point by as much as 14. He is now in the lead, but John Nash keeping it close. He's at 7. John Nash needs a lot of reds and a lot of yellows, and he is just not getting them.
He's not getting anything, although he's going to clear out that blue garbage, keeping it to a 1 virus difference.
It's 4 to 5. It's just all yellows what John Nash needs. He's just not getting it.
Dave Smith just needs a couple more yellows to do it.
John Nash now down to 3.
Oh, he's hesitating.
1 more yellow, and that is it. And he's going to get it at an 8:23. What a close match. John Nash so close. But Dave Smith comes back being down 14 viruses to take game 1.
And look at that finish. 8:23 to 8:31. A great first game there between these 2 competitors.
Woo! I got a feeling this one's going 3. Call it a feeling.
Yeah, just might.
Great showing from both players. Dave Smith up 1-0. Oh, man. We always say no lead is insurmountable. You're looking at a 14 virus lead. Some quick combos can change that. And the turning point was that 6-pack cross that Dave Smith pulled off.
Oh, yeah. That powerful punch there was just so good to see. And that's the thing about these players. They just have so much up their sleeve on finding great combinations to just really narrow the gap. You think they're down, you think they're out, and then nope, they pull something like that, and they are right back in it. All right, we're just getting everything reset here.
Getting everything reset, just waiting on readies from the players.
Dave Smith does need to get a reset on his timer. There you go.
All right, we have readies from both players. And off we go. Game 2 of 3. And I got a feeling this will go 3. These players are both
very well could. And I will not be shocked if that happens. I will not be shocked in the least if that happens. Looking at the opening boards, John Nash with an interesting little set.
There was a great little drop combo that Dave Smith pulled off. Just like right in the center of his board to drop a horizontal. And he's just so good at those quick little combos like that.
He really is, and that's kind of his bread and butter, just finding those right pieces, and as we said, playing several moves in advance, just figuring things out. It's just fantastic gameplay from him.
Great horizontal drop by Dave Smith. That's going to open up an underclear on the yellow and 2, and that's exactly what he does. The biggest problem right now for Dave Smith are top viruses, one of which he just cleared out. But that red at the top 7, column 7, is going to be a bit of a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, it will be. That blue there is going to be the big issue for him. If he can find the right things to clear it out, it just might do. Oh, and he's already setting up for it.
John Nash just needs a yellow, and he'll be out at a minute 17.
Oh my goodness!
We're going to be looking at some speeding runs. Do not blink. You are going to miss some big plays. John Nash has an interesting board, though. Everything's concentrated in the upper part to the center, and like really not anything to speak of on the left side of the board at all.
Yeah, there's almost nothing there. And everything on the top is all red and blue. Not really something you want to have, unfortunately.
Not ideal, but he's going to make it work. Oh, I think he was trying to go for the tuck and just fell a little short. Does get that drop combo, opens himself for an opportunity for a double clear on those yellows. He's not going to take it. I think he's just going to try to do a garbage clear. He's down to 19. Dave Smith has tied it up at 19. Both players right at around the 2:15 mark as we progress through this second game in this best of 3. Our 7 seed John Nash4th versus davesmithsays, our 10th seed. Both solid players, players we've seen regularly, and as we've seen, anything can happen. We had a heck of a comeback from Dave Smith for him to go up 1-0.
Yeah, Dave Smith though putting up a massive stack there, but he gets a good combo out of it.
John Nash, though, has already surged ahead. He's down 4. He's got a traffic light, though, on his corner.
Yeah, not the greatest thing to have. If he gets a couple of blues here, that could really help him clear it out of the way.
Yeah, I think John Nash is just maybe not thinking about the horizontal clear, or he's just spamming. Oh,
I think that might have been what it was. I think it was a spam.
He had the opportunity at that vertical. I just don't know if he saw it. Dave Smith now down to 1 virus as well. So here we go again, folks. Back and forth.
Yeah, Dave Smith out at a 3. What's it called? A 320? Yeah.
320 blaze it. And
about a 329 for Nash.
329. So these players still very, very close as we go into 8.
And a nice clean board for Dave Smith in the opening set of level 8 as well. Looks like there's going to be a horizontal attempt by John Nash.
And a lot of big opportunities. If Dave Smith gets a double red, and I think he's kind of hunting for one right now. He may do a drop. Now he gets his double red when he doesn't need it. Oh, that's going to slow him down big time. He was trying to go for that big hero combo, and now he's yellow dependent.
Yeah, he got a lot of Dave Smith got a lot of garbage too, so that's going to cause a bit of a delay for him as well.
He's going to get this big.
Oh my goodness!
A huge combo. It puts him to within 3 as John Nash has a scattered board. His biggest problem is those 2 blues at the top of 7 and 8.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a little bit of trouble, but a nice little tuck there from John Nash. Keeping it close. Dave Smith now holding up to about a 2 virus difference. As he's hesitating a little bit. Trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Both players hovering at about the 5-minute mark. Both players neck and neck. It looks like a combo there puts Dave Smith into a slight lead. 7-3 right now. Now 7-2. It's going to be rough for John Nash to get to that central area, and I think he's just committed to clearing the blue viruses horizontally. Maybe not.
Now, Dave Smith is going to get the blues here the old-fashioned way. He's out at 5:15. He moves into level 9.
And John Nash now down to 3 viruses. He's going to get a generous drop. Looking for 3 blues, and he'll be out. And he's out at 5:26. So it's close. It's a 6-virus game going into 9. As Dave Smith drops a big combo, extends his lead to 6. This is going to be close. Ooh, a big misdrop by Dave Smith.
Oh, yeah, he pushed that a little too far to the right. That's going to give a great opportunity for John Nash.
He's going to need a double blue, really, to address that. He is going to get it, so that could have been a disaster. But he has averted a crisis, and he has maintained his lead as well, as it is a 7-virus lead. As John Nash.
Wow, what a little tuck underneath!
Excellent tuck.
And another misdrop from Dave Smith.
John Nash addressing doing a great job addressing those 2 yellows up in 7 and 8. A bit of a sequel from the last level he played. He's also got an opportunity for a quad clear, quad tuck with those yellows, and he's going to take it, and he's going to take the lead, a 3-virus lead, going into the home stretch here on 9, and now he's just going on a surge. He's down to 11, 18 right now for Dave Smith, and another big one. It's 10 to go for John Nash, as we are
I see what Nash is going. I see what Dave Smith's going for. He's going to set up a hero combo here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
He's down to a dozen, but it may not be enough to close the gap. 5 viruses for John Nash here in this main event of our Friday night Dr. Mario monthly tournament for October. Double clear there. 2 reds to go, and John Nash will force a game 3, and he's going to do it at a 7:05.
What a great time there from John Nash.
Oh my goodness. Again, no lead is safe in this match between John Nash and Dave Smith. And Dave Smith's going to throw in the towel. An excellent showing from both players. We're going to go to game 3 to decide who faces, I believe, if I am correct, the winner of this faces, bringing up the wrong page, the winner of this faces Dimwit. So no slouch there. So these players playing very, very hard. We always love it when it goes 3 games, especially when they're back and forth like this. We've got our rubber match to close out our Dr. Mario monthly tournament. John Nash giving his thumbs just a bit of a stretch. He definitely played his heart out there. He got needles in his hands. Well, that's not where needles go, buddy. They go on a pin cushion. Any top player will tell you that.
On my fingers!
Dave Smith says right there with you, yeah, these 2 playing absolutely out of their minds.
Yeah, these guys are playing their absolute hearts out, and you can kind of tell it's taking them, not just taking their toll mentally, but physically as well.
I mean, I'll tell you, when you get into these sort of competitive situations, when I was playing Cat, and I made that 1 misdrop, I mean, I was keeping an eye on how Cat was doing, but you make that 1 misplay, and your blood pressure goes way up.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
The exact same says Stark Daving Mad. I swear to goodness.
All right, here we go. We are off with game number 3. A nice little bookend to today's action. Bookending it with another game 3.
I love it. It looks like the more favorable board right now goes to John Nash. A lot of tuck dependency for Dave Smith.
Yeah, very dependent there, but making the most of it and keeping his board clean.
Absolutely keeping his board clean. He is. Actually, it looks like I spoke too soon. John Nash out to an early lead, but it's single digits at best early on. And both Dave Smith's going to have a rough going on the bottom of his board. I think this is kind of the ideal board. You've got enough separation to where you can still make smart combos without having to force much drop time. When you have a big cluster of viruses on the bottom couple of rows on your board, it's going to be a difficult going.
Ooh, John Nash tried to get that tuck for the blue and missed, but he'll get it that time.
And there's not a lot of board problems right now for John Nash. The only thing that's precarious right now is maybe those yellows in column 6. But even then, a couple of drop combos can fix that very quickly.
That double yellow can fix it right now, but he's not going to take it.
And as I say that, the lead now belongs to Dave Smith, as he is now down to 3 viruses. And he's going to try to go for the double. Can't quite get it. I think he'll be satisfied with what he has. Just needs 5 blues and he's gone. Meanwhile, now 3 viruses for John Nash, and a good setup. Doesn't need much to clear, just 3 yellows. But at a 136, Dave out first, and at a 138, John Nash out next. Oh, yeah, my goodness.
They are locked in a tight one right now.
And look at this little drop combo from Dave Smith. He'll keep on his early lead here, 29. Actually, now 29-29. It's all tied up. These players both playing absolutely out of their minds, trying to secure that spot in a round 2. John Nash looking for his first win, fighting hard for it. Dave Smith looking for his 5th win.
And both doing a very good job, although I think the better board is probably on Dave Smith's side, although that blue garbage in column 3 is going to be a bit of trouble to deal with, but nothing the red-blue can't fix.
The Dave at 19 viruses. That one is for you, the Dave. And 21 for John Nash. It's a yellow-heavy board for Dave Smith, although the fortunate thing for him is a lot of easy clears with those yellows, as we'll see right there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of easy outs right now. Shouldn't be anything too difficult for him to overcome at this rate.
Absolutely. It is 9-11, now 9-10. I actually like John Nash's board just a bit more, just because there is some separation despite the height, and it is literally all yellow. There's just a rough corner game and a rough spire there for Dave Smith. But Dave Smith working through it, now down to 5 viruses as well for John Nash. Could have used that double yellow to clear out the yellow in 7. You really want to utilize those double yellows for situations like that. But it looks like he's making some stuff to maybe reduce his drop time. He needs 3 reds or 3 yellows, and he's gone. But Dave Smith out at 335. John Nash out at 337.
No change.
My goodness.
No change in difference.
And a great opening combo from Dave Smith. He's down to 31, trying to just cling on to that lead. These players both playing absolutely wild right now. 30 viruses for John Nash, 27 for Dave Smith. A triple clear puts him at 24. Those triple clears really huge late game.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job with his board. Just so clean and so fresh. You could eat off that floor. It's so clean.
I would not want to eat off any floor. It's coronavirus, man. Anyways, right now 16-21. It's such a close game. And I think I see Dave Smith eyeballing a funky combo, and he's going to get it. Look at that 5-back combo in such a close quarter. 2 horizontal double clears, 2 a vertical. Amazing play from Dave Smith. He's starting to pull away right now, but we have said that before here at Dr. Mario Monthly. We've said it in this matchup. Anything can and will happen. A good tuck there for a double. Dave Smith has a lot of options for these blues left over, but it looks like John Nash coming back. His corner situation is a little bit questionable, but he is getting it done.
He's got a good little setup here. If he gets a nice blue, if he gets a yellow here, he's got the right piece for it to get a horizontal clear. There it is. That'll get rid of it.
5-17. He is out, and at 519, John Nash.
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, and there's a misdrop from Dave Smith.
A misdrop from Dave Smith. That might be the opportunity John Nash needs to turn it around. 37-37. Now the lead back in the hands of John Nash.
Oh,
big
what a
clear,
nice
though.
clear.
That puts Dave in the lead. 33-35. Now 32-35 as he's just hammering down doubles, trying to get clears.
He clears out that garbage.
A tough situation for John Nash. He's got a scattered board. He's making the most of that situation. It is 26-28. Good play by John Nash there to prevent some drop time. He's going to need a double yellow. He's going to be eyeballing it for a long time, just trying to get that yellow off at 8. Right now, 25-26, 25-24. There's his double yellow. And now both boards wide open for both players. The better board right now in favor of John Nash, but we've seen Dave Smith pull off some insane combos and keep his game alive.
Yeah, and I know Dave Smith is going to have a combo somewhere in his pocket to really surge ahead in this game. It is so tight right now.
It is 19-17. Both players kind of in a tight spot right now, trying to keep things close. 16-15 right now in favor of John Nash. Now 15-12, a good little horizontal clear. These players just trying to play aggressively, clearing things out.
Nice little tuck there from Dave Smith. Gets the horizontal clear.
He's
down by 4 now.
Dave Smith now down by 2. He's still down by 2. 11-8. This is going to come down to the wire. A better board state right now for John Nash, but just barely.
Dave Smith doesn't have any combo opportunities coming up. It's coming down to the wire. John Nash down to 5, down to 4, down to 3.
It looks like John Nash just needs 3 reds, and he can close the door on this and get his first match win.
And he's going to get it!
He will at a 7-29. John Nash advances in a fantastic, thrilling first-round match. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a great game from these players. And when we had that going on, we had a subscription from Wing Fryer. Thank you so much for that sub. Much appreciated.
And we're going to take one last edit at our board here, but 2-1, John Nash holds off Dave Smith says.